Good morning and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. Today is Saturday and we're going to do our daily reading. Let's see what the energies have in store for us today. I'm going to use the World of Vision Tarot. Please keep in mind this is a collective reading, so it may or may not resonate. Also, someone had asked me, where do I get my cards? Well, I collect cards for sure, 100%. When most of the time, actually, though, I've gotten a lot of decks from Amazon. And usually, like, I will see cards from other YouTubers doing tarot, or so I may go, ooh, I like that, I want one. Or I'll be scrolling and come across, like I did with the Echoes of Atlantis. It was just on Instagram somewhere. So, if I see a deck and I go, oh, I like it. Now, I will say I have purchased a lot of decks that didn't resonate and I don't like them. And that's okay. I mean, it's part of the collection, and I do have a collection. I probably have 100 decks. Maybe more. But the other thing I do is when I travel, if at all possible, I get to a metaphysical shop and buy a deck in that city. I bought a deck in Memphis. I bought a deck in when I was in Louisiana. I have purchased a deck. It's hard for me in California, in Colorado. If I go to psychic fairs and I see something, I buy a deck. I mean, that's kind of like my little collection. Some people collect shot glasses or whatever. I collect tarot cards, and I love them. And actually, the ones I got in Louisiana are kind of creepy. I've gotten quite a few creepy ones. So I don't even know if I can read with that deck. It's that different. I should show it off. I should probably put some crazy decks together and show people what I got. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get moving. What do we need to know? Okay. Current situation. And yes, these cards are the ones that stick together. Okay. Ace of Wands. Love that energy. Present influence. King of Wands. Future influence. There's something really hot and heavy going on here. Justice. These cards all are the same color, so I will tell you there's definitely a progression here. Even though Justice isn't a wand, in this deck it's very fiery and very much the same colors as what's up there. That says a lot to me when I'm doing readings, because I look at how does those make me feel, and when I see it feels consistent is when I see the colors like that, actually. And a lot of energy, I'm telling you. I won't say it. I won't go there. I just had a thought, and it's not a good one to bring up on YouTube. Okay, so what we don't see. Serious, Karen. Let's get serious. Judgment. What to look for. King of Cups. There's soft energy down here. I'll show you the cards. Unexpected, please. Death. Challenge. Chariot. Strength. Queen of Swords. Where does this lead? Nine of Cups. Advice. Three of Pentacles. I feel like this is really good. It may be very specific, so keep that in mind as I go through the reading. Page of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, and I feel like the situation, there's a feeling to me of growth with that page, and I don't always, sometimes I get that with pages, because they're the youngest, they're the beginning of the court cards, and I feel like there is something, though, that you've been tackling with the Page of Swords energy, because he also is a learner, or she, they learn, they work at something, they put the work in, and I feel like right now the energy is this Ace of Wands, which is the current situation. Something new is brewing or has brewed, and I'll get a little bit of clarifier so you can know more about that Ace of Wands. I'm not going to clarify everything. I'm High Priestess, Empress, and Magician. That's really interesting to get three majors as clarifiers. I feel like this is you. I mean, I think it's really tapping in. For one, I've got the High Priestess, Empress, and Magician. It's tapping into your spirituality, but it's more than that. I feel like there's this energy of you going, I'm taking care of me. I'm going to do something that, because I have the energy to do. I feel like this is a new opportunity, and it comes in because of this work you've put in. So it's come from your, almost like if you're doing journaling or something like that, or manifesting, it feels like that. But the Empress is the work you've done on yourself. And the Magician is that you have everything you need, and now it's time to move with the Ace of Wands. It's like a forward progression here. And the King of Wands is in your present influence. I do feel like this is, I feel like it may be even your energy, but there's definitely either you or someone else in your life right now is a very motivator, very, really kind of good, energetic spot. And I feel like there's that, and it could be someone else, but that's what's kind of kicking you into gears as well. And I feel like this opportunity comes from this King. Yes, I'm going to clarify the King. I wasn't going to, but I am. Yeah, okay, it's someone that you have a relationship. 10 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 2 of Wands. I feel like, yeah, you're coming. This may be someone that you have been close to, and maybe there's been some disappointment in the past. Or, but there is the 2 of Wands, which tells me that that's what's happening here. Like, it's gone from, a relationship to kind of a stall, and now it's kicking back into action with the 2 of Wands. To me, that's forward movement. Justice is in our future influence. I feel like it's things are balancing out. So I feel like if you look back at the clarifiers on that King of Wands, it's 10 of Cups, 5 of Cups, and then the 2 of Wands. And to me, that is saying that things felt really good, then disappointed. Now things are moving forward again. And the 2s are a lot about balance. So I do feel like this energy with this person is balancing out, kind of smoothing over. There's more just balance in general, maybe in the relationship. Feels like maybe if there was a stall or a disappointment, that's definitely gone away. But I don't feel like the disappointment was like anything mean said or anything. It feels like a stall to me. Because the Judgment is in your what you don't see, and that is definitely a revival back into this. I feel like it's the wand energy of passion and excitement and energy, and I feel like that's what this revival is. The Judgment to me is a lot about the phoenix type energy of coming back out of the ashes, but it's any kind of rebirth, and it could be like shedding your skin. It could be like but that's more of a death card. It feels like all of the right things are going to happen, like karma's coming together for you. And I feel like, though, there's a refreshing feeling here. And look for the King of Cups. So I do feel like it's, even though this energy is pretty fast and forward moving, I feel like there is definitely, look for this energy in this person too. So don't only look at the passion and the motivation. Look at how, they treat you emotionally. And Do they take care of you emotionally? Now, take care of you emotionally doesn't mean they care for you, like taking care of you, but does it meet your emotional needs? And that doesn't mean so it doesn't mean you need help with your emotions. It's just, do they fill that part of your being? Um, and I feel like they do. And I feel like what this is saying, that it's not just about the passion. It's more than that. The death is transformation. It's unexpected. I do absolutely feel like that's where I feel like the skin is being shed. That's why I said that's more death. But there is a feeling of, I think what you don't realize is how this turns to the better. Like it kind of was good, then it took a little dip, and now it's on fire. So some of you will find that things are really picking up with a relationship. It could be work too, so you just have to kind of look at the energies as that. But think of it. I mean, if this resonates, and there's something like you've been working on, that fire energy should be coming in quickly. So then you'll know if this is kind of reading for you. If you haven't noticed it yet, if you have, then you know. The chariots in our challenge, I feel like there could be distance, but there also could be, the challenge could be about, so when something comes in fast, and I feel like it's travel or distance, that you have to overcome that bump of really, like, you know getting there. There's something about travel. There's something about, because I feel like that. Because honestly, there's nothing else here that speaks to that. So I feel like that it might be just the challenge is keeping up with it, maybe, or literally traveling and bridging the gap of distance, maybe. But it's a challenge, and you got to figure it out. But the good thing is the Queen of Swords will figure anything out if she puts her mind to it. So I feel like this is in your strength. So it feels to me like you got this. You can figure it out. If this is the issue, whatever that chariot energy issue is for you, or challenge, you have the skills to figure it out. You just have to kind of get those blinders on and focus on it, and do the appropriate work to, come up with a solution. And the good thing is, though, that Queen and King of Swords both are solution oriented. The Knight and Page are as well. They're just not leveled up yet. You know what I mean? Like, if it's the Queen or the King, they're more apt to get to those answers because they have leveled up. Where does this all lead? It leads to the Nine of Cups. So I feel like in the next couple days, you're going to feel like your desires are met. You're feeling good about things. You're feeling like you can reach those goals that you have, those wishes that you have. And so that's where I feel like it feels really good to me that you're going to get there. Regardless of what this is, it feels really good. I mean, it feels like everything is moving exactly where it needs to go. And it feels like, and I do think with the clarifiers on that ace, this has a lot to do with the work you've put in. I mean, the High Priestess, Empress, and Magician, that's 1, 2, 3. There's something pretty significant happening here. And when I see the High Priestess and the Magician, those two energies together are unstoppable. And then the Empress to me is kind of like a feminine energy that's just, super good, because it's taking care of things. And I feel like too, with that energy, it feels like there's some nurturing going on, and the energy is passionate and good, but there's also that those hidden secrets you got going on here. High Priestess, Empress, Magician, those, it could be too. Okay, so now the more I'm like feeling it, For some of you, it may be that there's secrets coming out. There's some kind of something that's been holding back, something that someone hasn't wanted you to see, you're going to see. That could also be that Ace of Wands. But whatever it is, it takes you a long way because it takes you to the Nine of Cups, which is really good. So that's really good energy coming in. Is there anything else we need to know today for our reading? I love this, though. I will tell you that. Two of Swords. You know, there's always choices. There does seem to me that maybe with the Justice, you may have to make a decision. But I think it's more about the Chariot, honestly. And figuring out how to get, if it's bridging a gap of some sort, or because I don't think this is a second energy coming in. It's more the decision to be made is more how you proceed. And that if you feel stuck, I feel like it's almost put down both the swords. That's the feeling I'm getting. Like, just put them down. And she's guarding herself. It's almost like, I feel like I'm getting a message, and I am. I'm getting a message. Not, I don't feel like it, but I am getting a message that, and I'm trying to articulate it. It's coming in like, take the shield off. Like, she's guarding. She's got both those swords up. Put both swords down. Don't hide. Don't hide yourself. Don't hide your feelings. Don't hide who you are, because that Ace of Wands has that. The clarifiers on that are amazing. And I feel like it's no more hiding, no more, no, just let it go. Let you be you. And let the situation be as the situation should be. Yeah, that's the energy I'm getting. So, yeah, I love it, actually. I hope you like this. Take care. Have a beautiful day.